everyone, it's Kayla from Kayla Lovejoy Equine Art, and today I have a fun little project for you. So a lot of people want to know how to make resist dapples, and I'm going to show you my technique for doing it. So here I have my little Croy, and she's the one from just one of those paint your own horse kits. So she's already like the bare plastic. This is perfect for giving it that fake original finish look. So I actually just got a couple little goobery spots on her, but we won't worry too much about that. This is just going to be a quick tutorial on how to do it. So I actually did sand down her seams, and I actually removed her logo on her belly. To do this and not make it look funny, you're going to want to use a lot of different grits of sandpaper. So start out with like a 200 grit sandpaper to remove most of that logo. It's going to take a little while of sanding, but it will come off. And then you're going to want to step up to like a 400 grit sandpaper to make it really smooth. Next I have this. So our supplies today, I've got this yellow paper here, it's just scrap paper, so I don't get my dirty tablecloth all dirty. And then I've got this toothbrush here, it's just a crappy old toothbrush. And I've got this. So this is drawing gum, and basically what it's going to do is it's going to dry onto the horse, and then we're going to remove it. So I'm going to show you how to do this. And this little bottle, you can get it in like, I think I have, okay, so I've got this one as well, and this one's great if you're doing like little details, like you want to put a little star on your horse or something like that. Otherwise, I like this because I can just dunk my toothbrush right in and get started. Okay, so this might be kind of reversed for you. I hope this camera angle works. I really just kind of dunk my toothbrush in there. You got a bunch on here. I'm actually gonna not wear gloves because the stuff washes off your hands pretty easily. And you're just gonna want to splatter that. So just, I kind of do it by like drawing my thumb like that. Oh, we got like a big blob. So you can just like, if you're quick enough, you can use like an old ratty paper towel. This is my paintbrush paper towel. You can wipe that right off real quick. So you can see I just wiped it off. Paint will now stick there. And I'm going to try and respatter that. Okay, we've got like this very, I don't know. Now you can see how I'm holding my paintbrush over the paper, so any big drops are going to drop straight down, and then other stuff is going to flick onto the model. And this is literally getting stuff everywhere. And I'll just turn my horse, keep flicking it. You're going to get drops of all different sizes. You'll see there's large spots, small spots. It's perfect. Okay, so I've got my model here, and she's got a bunch of little spots, all different sizes. You're going to want to set this down and let it like dry. So this stuff takes a little while to dry. It'll probably take about a half hour before it's all fully dried, but you'll know when it's dry because it will turn very translucent. So it will be almost like a light clear blue. And then from there, we will continue on painting our horse. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, so plenty of time has gone by, and you can see she has dried. Her spots have actually turned out much darker in color, so I know that she's dry, and now I'm going to start applying my paint. So get ready, we'll head into the studio, and we'll airbrush this model. Okay, so here's my model, and she had a couple little blue dots on her tail, so I was easily able to remove those. And now I'm going to start airbrushing. So, stick her back here. I have my Iwata Eclipse, and I'm going to use some Golden Fluid Teal. I like the Golden Fluid paints. They seem to work pretty well. So I'm actually just going to put like maybe only a little bit of paint in there, a couple drops. And then I have this color, which is Interference Blue Fine. This is going to give it a really pearly color. I like pearly, shiny things. So I put probably about an equal amount of that in here. And then the golden fluid paints are pretty good viscosity-wise, but I like to actually add a little bit of water so it'll make it a little bit better. And just like a drop or two of water helps it flow so much nicer. I'm gonna mix that up. And I've got the pressure on my air compressor set to about 40 psi. Might actually have to set that. So, okay. I'm gonna add another drop of water. And that should be good. So I'll mix it up with a paintbrush. And I like to kind of be able to run my brush along the side and have it just drip down nicely. Okay. Compressor is set to 40 psi. I'm going to start airbrushing. So I know that I'm going to keep the tip of her tail white, so I'm going to use that as a holding area. And I'll spray on here. I don't mind if I get this dirty. It's just an old trash bag. Actually, let me get the exhaust going on this spray booth too. Okay, so it's fairly loud in here, and I'm just going to start brushing my horse. Now, this could also be done with a paintbrush. If you don't have an airbrush, just gently paint your model with paint. You're going to want to water down the paint a little bit just to make it go on nicer and smoother. But you could totally do this with a paintbrush. No worries.
So here I'm just adding purple, and I sped up the video just because I'm sure you know how the painting process here goes. It's kind of just me spraying the horse. And sorry that I'm holding the horse way too high. I didn't realize until after I made the video that the camera angle was incorrect, but I think this gives you a good view of what I'm doing.
Okay, so we have our horse, and now to get rid of the little spots, you're just going to want to use your finger and rub them off. And depending on how thick your paint is, it might take a little effort. You can use your fingernail a little bit, just try not to scratch the paint off. But if you pretty much just do like this, back and forth, you'll see it start to come off. So you can see the little white spots that are starting to be revealed. Now, I gave this horse plenty of time to dry. Like, it had over an hour. So I think that extra drying time is really helpful too. It is hard to get the little spots that are in the creases. Ooh. Okay. So there. Okay, so here's our little horse. She is done. I have removed all of the masking, so she's got all her little Splatter Dapples. And now I'm going to paint her hooves and her eyes, and then I'll give her a clear gloss, and I'll be back to show her off. Okay, so she has 2 layers of gloss clear coat finish. And here she is. So she is now all done. And she's ready to go. Now, if you leave a comment down below, I will pick one lucky winner. And I will be sending her out to you for free. So I'll cover shipping and everything. I will send her out. All you have to do is comment below to enter. And this is a big thanks for all my subscribers because we have officially hit 100 subscribers. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching.